So, hi.
Hello.
Another amateurish video recording of a game of Attack Wing. This is John. Josh
Hello.
isn't about because he is Josh, and I have to organise these things, and he's going to have a go at me for that.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, we are playing the second game of Attack Wing we played for this channel, and yeah, John came up with the concept for it. So you explain.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the assimilated vessels. In fact, when I started playing Attack Wing, it was when Resistance is Futile. The OP was running just for that. And that was when I first got involved in the game with the Borg. And so, today we're going to play with a completely assimilated, I'm going to play with a completely assimilated Borg list. So I'm using 3 assimilated Brels and 2 made-up assimilated Negvar classes. So it's an assimilated Klingon fleet. All my upgrades are Borg upgrades, so I didn't cherry pick any Klingon upgrades. It's all Borg, but we just borrowed the Klingon ships today. And Rupert, what are you using?
I have a mostly 24th century era Federation fleet, so I guess the idea would be like it's, instead of going to Earth first, the Borg assimilated the Klingon Empire and then came for Earth.
There we go.
So yeah, I will show off the cards in a minute.
Excellent.
But that's about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, cool.
Looking forward to it. And now let's smash each other up.
Yeah, and drinks wise, I have a Corona today.
And I'm going for Blue Moon. Nice light bear.
So yeah, this is John's list. I'm not sure, can you see that on the screen?
Yeah, do you want me to talk through it?
Yeah, may as well.
Just quickly. Alright, so I've got a assimilated Negvar class with the Borg Queen, the I am Borg, or I am the Borg card from the Borg cube with the sphere port, which gives +1 attack to all ships within range 1-2. My assimilated Negvar, Data, and Tubules, always a winner. Moving across. The second assimilated Negvar class with a tactical drone who does the rerolls to hit. Second to 5 to discard 1 card. Scavenge parts to put a drone token back when he goes. And Data Node, which is, in my opinion, one of the best Borg cards in the game. You can cancel out 3 of the opponent's attack dice, 1 every attack, for the bargain point of 3 points. So that's a winner. On to the first of the Brels is assimilated Korok himself on assimilated vessel 80279, and that's got the subspace beacon, which will give scan tokens to all the ships in range 1-3. The next Brel has tactical drone who improves people's defense, and that's a normal Brel with the Vinculum, which is the Veneration. Finally, we got the other Borg captain from the Sphereport Borg cube, which takes away the opponent's tokens, an assimilated Brel, and transport signal, which just does very little, but hey, it's better than nothing. And that's my fleet, 200 points.
Resource?
Oh, sorry, yes, my resource is I chose the most Borgy resource I could, so I've gone for the damage control team. So as Rupert is blasting chunks out of my ships because they can't regenerate, I'm going to be negating his damage that way instead with auxiliary tokens. Thank you.
Cool. So, my fleet is down here. I will go over it quickly, but everybody really knows how Federation works in this game. So I have the Enterprise D with the starter set Picard. Worf, also from the Hathaway. Elizabeth Shelby, systems upgrade, tactical station, and parametallic hull plating. I then have the Lakota, which people can see hopefully my nice model there that I'm quite proud of. That's why I took it. With Mr. Spock as the captain, Type 8 phaser array, and upgraded phasers. And then have the Phoenix with Data from the Sakharov shuttle, a high capacity deflector shield grid. That's a bit of a tongue twister. A dorsal phaser array, and that's it on there. Then the Thunder Child, which has, it's actually an illegal ship, so I'm going to take that off and be 3 points down.
What happened there?
Oh, I took a tech upgrade and it doesn't have a tech slot.
Oh.
So I will be 3 points down for that one.
If you want to use it, you can, because I'm using illegal Negvar.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, no.
Just gives me the moral high ground if I lose.
That's true.
So yeah, Thunderchild, Donald Varley as a captain, and a dorsal phaser array. Then my final ship is the USS Reliant with William T. Riker as the captain. That's the same one from the Hathaway. Cheat Death, Type 8 phaser array, Valeris, systems upgrade, and micro power relays. So yeah, that is the fleet. I will put that down so I can look at the table properly. and I guess we should get started.
Start with deployment then, Rupert.
So yes, for deployment purposes, I have a 3, a 4, a 6, a 7, and a 9.
Okay, so my lowest is a 4, so you start with your 3.
And my 4 as well.
And your
because I
4?
have Federation.
Because you have initiative with Federation, absolutely. I'll be considering myself Borg today, despite the Klingon ships, but it doesn't make a difference because it's all
makes sense.
All Borg against all Klingon, against all Federation.
So that's my 3 down, followed by my 4. Anybody complains about the base things, I've got them matching numbers, but I can't find Spock or Donald Farley, probably because they're in a big pile behind a chair in my bedroom. So those 2 are down.
Okay, so my 4s, we will start with, so Queenie is an 8 tactical drone. He's a 4, so Negvar. I'll put him. I'm just going to start deployed. I'm going to deploy right up against my baseline. So the Negvar is going to go there with 4. And my other 4 is the one from the Borg sphere port, who's going to go bunched. Let's get these out of the way, because they're not part of it yet. I'll put him back there as well. So that's a 4 and a 4. And my next one is a 5.
Cool, so my next is a 6.
Right.
So it'll be your...
My 5. So that will be the tactical drone who gives reroll defense dice to his friends nearby. So he's going to go against the back line as well, facing forward. There we go.
Cool.
So my next up.
You've got 6s.
The 6.
But yeah, so I have a 6, but as Federation goes down next, that'll be the Lakota.
Gone for a nice spearhead there, Rupert.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Good phone joust.
Not a creative player in any way.
That's right.
That's why I'm so bad against Romulans. The moment someone's being tricksy against me in any game.
That's it. Just go for the joust, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Next up, I've got a 6, which is Korok on.
Okay, so that will go down before my 7.
Perfect.
7 and a 9 left.
So Korok will go on the back line then, that little Brel gang.
Cool.
And my final one, Rupert, is the 8, the Borg Queen in the Negvar class.
Cool, so I have a 7 to go down, which is Riker on the Reliant.
Okay.
And my last is a 9.
Okay, so my 8 then first.
Yep.
So my 8, I will put Her Majesty. I'll put her on this side. She can fly past the camera. So she's going up against the baseline. She's just kind of back here, and that's the Queen deployed, and that's my fleet done, Rupert.
Brilliant. So Enterprise D will go down there next to the Reliant, and I'm also down.
Wonderful.
So good luck.
Good luck, Rupert. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Dials first turn.
Yes.
Good. Thankfully, not too much thinking involved at this stage, really.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the initial joust will get rid of a few ships.
Absolutely. Then it'll be a game of chase after that.
So while we're doing this first turn, which is kind of boring,
yeah.
Do you want to explain how you came to have the Borg cube of Spearport?
Yeah, that was my second place prize from the Nationals last year, so 2016. So I think you mentioned in the previous video, Rupert, that in that one I came runner-up, came second, playing against Brian Gillespie in the final. So I got that last year. Got that last year as the prize, I think. So that's how I came upon that, and that's why I'm using a few of the cards today, because I should imagine the cards that come with the Spearport are rarely seen.
Yeah.
So I thought, I've got no doubles today, no doubles, apart from the ship types, no doubles at all.
That's pretty cool.
And one of everything. So hopefully you'll see some of this stuff in action.
So, your dials ready?
My dials are ready.
So, I have a 3 to move first,
yep.
Which is doing a 4 forward. Something very stupid I've realised I've done in the list building stage, which might not be so bad when you've used your drone tokens, is that the Phoenix can change its manoeuvre. But I've made it the lowest skill captain.
Yes.
On the board.
So it's not going to respond to much.
No, so once maybe you're down to like 2 on one of them, I can start outmanoeuvring things, but...
Well, I hope you'll say they're dead before they get down that far, but you
so,
don't know.
Then that will do the battle stations, followed by the Thunderchild doing the 4 forward as well.
Okay.
which will also do a battle stations.
Right, you are.
And the Thunderchild has Donald Varley, so that will also do a free scan. That's his special rule.
Fine. So next up is my fours, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so in no particular order, the Negvar is going to go forward 2. And there's nothing we thought of more than Borg who can cloak. So, so the Negvar class is going to activate its cloak this turn.
Excellent.
And then the other one is also the assimilated vessel over here. Yep, Brel, which is going forward 2 as well. And surprise, surprise, he will be activating his cloak 2. There we go, that's my 4s done, Rupert.
Excellent. So I then have a 5. No, I don't. You have a 5.
I have a 5.
I have a 6 after that.
Okay, so my 5 next. So, same ship. Assimilated Brel going forward 2 and activating its cloak. Nothing fancy going on yet, just the usual preparations. There we go. That's my 5 done. Next up is my 6.
Cool, so I have a 6 first.
You have initiative.
Which does 4 forwards.
Here they come.
And that's Spock on there, so that will do the same as the Thunderchild.
Right.
Which is a scan and a battle stations.
Righty-ho. My next one will be a 6,
okay.
which is just now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's forward 2, unsurprisingly, flying in formation. Forward 2, that's the assimilated vessel by name, who is also going to cloak under the captaincy of Korok. And that leaves just my queen at 8.
Cool, so I have a 7 to move before your queen. Doing 4 forward, this is right on board the Reliant. That's going to do its battle stations. So my last is Picard. So
Okay, so the Queen is going forward 2 at Captain's Guard 8.
Yep.
And she's going to go forward 2. And as an action, she will activate her cloak 2. And that's my fleet entirely cloaked this turn and no other actions.
Excellent. So my final ship is the Enterprise D, doing a 4 forward. And that's going to do a battle stations and an evade. It makes no difference, but I like to do actions before I forget them. So yeah, clean up phase.
Clean up. Okay, so my cloaked tokens get to go behind or beside the ship's bases now.
Yep. It always strikes me as strange that it's not the other way round.
Yes, I know what you mean. I can see the sense to it because as an opposing player, you'd look next to the enemy ship's base and see what's there from the tokens they put there. So
yeah.
I guess now in the following turn when I put extra tokens down, you can look at that and see the extra tokens and it makes sense. But you're right, I do find it strange that way around too. It does.
Well, that is the way they chose it to be.
That's right. Okay. I don't think we can avoid much more scuffling now. One thing I'm not particularly looking forward to in this one is, of course, the presence of Shelby, who has been a thorn in my side in many, many games before now.
Not used by me, though.
Not used by you, no. But normally, because I use Borg so often at tournaments, a lot of people know that when I attend a tournament, I use Borg. And you'd be surprised how often Shelby's face pops up on enemy ships. I mean, she's an absolute steal for the points that she is. But my goodness me, against a Borg ship, particularly against Borg ship on an invasive ship, she is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah,
absolutely horrendous. Combine her with kind of unimatrix shielding or something, and she is well nigh unstoppable against Borg. She's a real pain, indeed. Okay, I think it's one last check, Rupert, and then yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay.
This when it hits the fan?
Yes, so I have a 3 to start with.
You're 3 then.
That moves soft 2.
Curvy 2.
Right to there. Followed by a battle stations. And I will use Data's ability to take a scan. It does have the scan on there.
Yeah, so you're bidding off that. Okay, fine.
Followed by my 4, which I have initiative over you, doing a 3.
Nice formation flying there, Rupert.
It's one of those things that's often completely unnecessary. Here, there's no synergy between ships, so I just like doing it.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Exactly. So that will be followed by battle stations, and then Donald Varley gives me a free scan.
Righty-ho.
Then your 4
Righty-ho.
and your 5.
Yeah, so my 4, I'll start with the tactical dude over here, who's doing a curving 3. I'm also flying forward into your flight path. So he's going to fly there. Now let's see if he can use the very ability that he was chosen for. It's range 1-2 to discard, so I think I've got beyond that one. Let's take a look.
Should do from that range.
Yeah. So I'm going to discard 2 drone tokens.
Yep.
So I go down to Captain Skill 2, which is fantastic. Oops. And I now select a target, range 1-2, which will be Data ship.
Okay.
And I will discard your battle stations token, please.
No problem.
And
so that's gone.
Yeah, and that now gives me a free scan action to place on my ship. Right, so
cool.
I get a scan action to go beside my ship. There we go. So that was him, and his action was to take that away. So that's him done. My other 4 is the Nekvar, which is doing a curvy 3 in the opposite direction. So he is coming in. And this chap, who is cloaked, has 2nd to 5. So let's see who's within range. So Data isn't, it's only Donald Farley who is. I hope 5's not going to stick around too long. Oh, crikey, no, he might do a 5 hull and 3 shields. I'm going to use 2nd to 5 to discard your dorsal phaser arrays, please,
okay.
on Donald Farley. Target ship range 1-2, discard this card and upgrade of your choice.
Yep.
So that's discarded. I can't use scavenge parts. When your upgrade's discarded, add 1 drone token to your captain card. Oh no, you cannot exceed your captain starting number. So I stay on.
Okay.
I stay on 4.
Is that just one of your crew, or is it any upgrade?
Any upgrades, so I'll keep it for the Data node in a while.
Yeah.
If he's around that
Does
long.
Data node discard when it uses its last token?
That's a good question, actually. Each time you defend, discard 1 mission token. No, you don't discard it, so technically no, I can't. So you're right, scavenge parts will be wasted. But there we go. My massive 2 point.
Still right.
2 points. Yeah, you lost 3 at the start of the game, so that's no great loss.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my action, was to bin that off, so he is now done as well.
Cool. So you have a 5 now?
5, yeah, which is this chap here. So he's doing a curving 3-2. Here's my prey. I deployed them far enough apart so they don't start flying into each other.
It's always the risk when you do the same manoeuvre.
Exactly.
The ships next to each other.
Yeah, you're too close. Now this guy, the Vinculum is the only card upgrade he has, which is regenerating damage. That's not there yet. Tactical drone will give bonus defense dice to ships nearby. So his action will be an aggressive one. He will target lock Data.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you can see him. Yeah, I'll target lock Data.
Excellent.
Okay, that was my 5. Initial 6, isn't it?
The Lakota, which has Mr. Spock rather than Mr. Sulu on it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, at least it says a 6. So that goes to there.
Yep.
So can't target lock, but it can scan as Spock's free action.
Yep.
And battle stations as its
my life.
standard action.
All these battle stations and more.
Yeah.
Righty-ho.
So your 6.
My 6, okay, is doing a curving 3, which for the moment will put your ships out of arc. That's no great problem at the moment. I'm sure Sensor could get me back there, or let's have a look.
Actually, just be an arc.
Oh no, actually no, you're right. I'll be in arc.
Yeah.
Should we have a check?
I reckon from this angle you're in arc of the thunder
Let's take
tail.
a quick look. Right, pin mod in place.
Yeah.
Ooh, crikey, you alright with that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's in.
Okay, thank you very much. In that case, that is the Assimilated Vessel, the Subspace Beacon. Discard this card, target every... Oh, I'll do Subspace Beacon anyway. I discard the card. Oh, crikey, disable this card. I've not noticed that before. Disable it, alright. And then every ship within range 1 to 3 gets a free scan action. So that's everybody apart from the Queen. So crikey, this is good. So scan for you, scan for you, and scan 2 scans, yeah. And then place a scan token beside your ship. Crikey, I've never noticed the word disable before. That's outrageously
what
good.
ship does that come from?
Subspace Seeker, I do not know. 5 points.
I feel like that's what I've got.
There we go. 5 points. Disable it and gives everyone scan actions. I suppose in a 200-point game it's going to be slightly better because there's more shit benefiting from it. Still, range 1 to 3.
That's a handy little card.
Yeah, and you give yourself the scanner's action as well. I might have to use that a bit more in future. That's a good one.
So, next move is the Reliant. It does 2 forward, giving itself a free evade action because of Valeris. Only if I do a green maneuver, but that's fine.
Green it was.
And a battle stations action, just as its standard action.
Yeah. And my Queen then, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Never trust a small Federation ship. They're normally quite pokey and horrible. Right, a Kirby 3.
It's the absolutely indestructible Equinox build that I did before the 30 or the 50-point rule came in. And it had flagship stuff on it, and I think you were the only person in about 10 games to kill it.
That's right.
That was only for it sort of very, very poorly playing on my side, I think.
was fluke rules. Right, I'm afraid, I'm in range of tubules.
Oh dear. So,
or I could data you and disable your captain. No, you've got lots of good stuff on there. So I'm going to use Borg Assimilation Tubules, disable this card and discard 1 drone token. So she goes down from 8 to 7.
Yep.
And steal 1 crew, tech, or weapon upgrade from target ship, and then take it myself and disable it.
Okay.
So let's kind of take a look. What am I going to take from Riker?
On this ship, I have crew-wise, I've got Valeris, who is a free evade when you do a green maneuver. I have a Type 8 phaser array, or micro power relays, which is the repairing one.
Sure. I'm going to take the Type 8 phasers because I'm an absolute so
it's down to 2 shots.
Yeah, I'll hopefully get that enabled when I.
Well, you can't use it.
Can I not?
No.
Oh, that's right. The primary weapon's gone. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, I won't bother re-enabling that then. I'll just take it from you. And Tubules is now disabled. I've taken my captain skill down by 1 on the Queen. And then I could do. I'm going to do the Queenie's action as well. Or am I? Yes, I will. I'm going to take her down. Use her own captain action to take her down from 7 to 6. And then I'm going to give her a action from her action bar itself.
Yep.
And that action will be to target lock the person I've just robbed the weapons from, because that's the kind of person she is.
Excellent.
Right.
So finally moving is the Enterprise,
of course.
Good.
Crikey, going for it then.
So that comes right up in your face.
Yeah.
She doesn't know you're there because you're cloaked. So that's Picard doing a battle station and a scan.
Righty-ho.
And because that is a skill 9 ship, he gets to fire first.
Okay, I'm just going to use Transwarp Signal right now, which is a use at any time, but that actually interprets into use between rounds.
Yep.
And I can just remove one token from anywhere on the board, anywhere in the play area. So I'm going to take the battle stations off Jean-Luc Picard, please.
Okay.
Just to reduce the damage coming my way, and that is now discarded. And I place an auxiliary power token beside the target ship. So you have to have an auxiliary beside you as well.
I didn't even get those out. It's almost like I was being...
Go on, jump one.
No, I've got them behind here somewhere.
Yeah, you take a token away and give it an auxiliary power token.
That's good.
Yeah, 4 points and a discard. It's not bad.
So, putting that down there. Does, however, get to fire first.
It does indeed. I'm going to captain skill 6 already.
Range 1.
Range 1 indeed.
So 4 dice plus an extra 1, bring it up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
That is two crits and a hit.
Right,
and I've scanned, so you're at -1 evade.
Cheers. Alright, so I normally get 1 evade, I get 4 for being cloaked, and I then take 1 away for the scan actions, down to 4. No trouble ahead already. Right, so oops, I'll pick that up and roll it
enough
again.
time to see 3 evades turning up. 2.
2 evades.
So you take a crit.
1 crit straight in the face. Okay, so Queen gets. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. It's a warp core breach.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. And I can't even regenerate it because I'm not an assimilated ship that can regenerate. Wonderful. Oh, well.
So, following that, I have a skill 7, which is the Reliant.
Yeah.
It's not doing a huge amount to you. It is at range 2, though.
Okay. Yeah, it was range 2 because I tubuled you.
So, it gets its 2 normally.
Yeah.
Riker gives me a 3rd one.
Of course. Yeah.
And that is for 2 hits.
Okay. Do you have a scan token or not?
No, I've got an evade on
So
that.
it's 1 normally plus 4 for cloak.
Yep.
5 dice. Okay. And that's
You're fine.
2 evade only, just straight through. Just
straight through is still a win.
Yeah. Okay, so my highest is a 6, Rupert, so it's your 6 next, isn't it?
Yes. So that is Spock on the Lakota. Firing, I think.
You mean Sulu?
It's actually
Spock, Spock
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it? Sorry, my apologies.
It's just me being shit at remembering where I put various tokens for this game, but then there's so many of them. So it's going to fire at the skill 5 Burrell.
Okay.
Doing 3 normally.
Yep.
The Type 8s give it an extra 1.
Yep.
And the upgraded phases give it an extra 1.
Righty-ho.
This has a battle stations and a
Oh,
scan.
my life, trouble for me.
And that is followed by...
Yes.
So 4 hits and a crit. And what I'm going to do, because I really want to use the ship's ability...
Oh my goodness me, now what?
When attacking during the modify attack dice step, you may convert one of your hit results into a crit result.
Oh.
If you do so, place an auxiliary power token beside your ship.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn that into a crit. So you've got 3 hits and 2 crits.
Okay.
And I have scanned.
Righty-ho. Okay, so I'm going to... So it's 4 defense dice only. A Brel has 1, plus 4 for the cloak. It's range... take 1 away for the scan. It's range 2, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now I have got my auxiliary damage control thing, which I forgot to use on the Queen, to possibly nullify the warp breach, so I might have to use it this time. I'll see what the dice do. If I'm blown up anyway, then there's no point. Right. 2 evade will take away... Yes, it's going to blow me up anyway, isn't it? So I won't be auxiliary powering that one. So that was this one, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so that was the tactical drone with the Vinculum, which cannot do anything because it is dead. It's Captain Skill 5, so it is dead because we shot at 6. Yeah. Absolutely. Right.
However, you now have 2 6s to fire.
First casualty of the game, Rupert. Well done.
Yes.
There was a target not Y to Y, which is now gone. Right. So my 6s. So we'll shoot. Let's have a look. I'm tempted now to shoot the Ball Queen at you because it's range 1 with 7 dice. Because we've said assimilated vessels are +1 attack die, +1 shield, which follows the pattern for all ships. That would be 7 dice, but with no reroll. Or I could do 6 at range 2 against Riker, but he's got an evade, he's got battle stations, and he's on the annoying, dodgy ship. I'll shoot Jean-Luc with only 1 defense die.
Not a problem.
So 6 defense dice.
Bear in mind, the Enterprise is getting a 2nd defense dice on the count of Shelby.
Thank you, that's a good point. Regardless, thanks for the warning, but I'll do it anyway.
Okay.
So here we go. From Ball Queen, she rolls. Oh, there you go. That's not bad. 2 hits, 2 crits.
Okay. So I have 2 evade dice.
Yep.
And can I reroll all, or is
All
it
of them with
blank?
Shelby.
No, it is blank results. So they are the worst possible
Oh.
results I could have got. So I'm losing 4 shields. I have a 5th shield on the count of systems upgrade.
No problem.
I won't use the paramedic hold up.
Okay.
Facing yet, so that is 1 shield left on there.
Okay, so that was my first 6. My second 6 is the assimilated vessel with Korok on board. He's not a range 1 to use his Korok ability, but here we go. So I'm going to fire. He has 5 dice.
Is that this one?
Yeah, I think I was going to shoot at this guy here.
Yep, not a problem.
So it's 5 dice. It's range 2, isn't it, Rupert?
Yes.
Yeah. So 5 dice, and I've got a scan. So terrible. I'm going to use assimilated vessels special rule, because I'm going to have to. I can burn 3 drones and re-roll any of my attack dice, even if they have been re-rolled, which I haven't.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop myself down to Captain Skill 3, using 3 tokens. And then, if I'm desperate to do some damage here, I will re-roll everything that isn't a hit, which is 1. So Yeah, well worth doing. One more hit.
It is a crit.
So, hit and a crit. Yeah, you get a shield.
So, I've got 1 evade.
Yep.
Well, I should have 2, but you're reducing it because you've got scan.
Yeah.
So, that is a successful evade, which is quite nice. So I take a hit, which goes onto my shield.
No problem.
And that's it.
That's it. So those are both my 6s, Rupert, with with cloak tokens flipped.
So I now have a 4 and a 3.
Okay, I have
a 4 and a 2.
Lovely. So your 4 goes first.
Yes. So my 4 is the Thunder Child.
Yep.
He's getting 4 shots, firing back at the ship. Actually, he's going to go for the number 2.
Okay.
Because I might be able to get
you might sink it before it does anything.
That does 3 hits.
Yep.
And I will spend my battle station to convert it to another hit.
Lovely.
So 4 overall.
Okay. So that's you got a scan on there?
I do.
Okay, so normally 1 plus the 4. Take away the 1. So your scan is 4 defense dice.
Yep.
Here we go. 2 evade.
So you take 2 hits.
Yeah, and I might. I will remove 1 auxiliary power token from this card and place it next to my ship to cancel 1 hit. So take away 1 more hit, Rupert, and I only take 1 damage.
Okay.
All, which probably would have been better used on the warp core breach, but there we go. We want to know, were we? That was the Brel all the way over here. Okay.
Okay. So
those are mine. Yep.
Okay.
But then it's my 5 next, isn't it?
Yes.
So, oh no, sorry,
it's 4 now. But
4.
it is, it's 5.
Sorry, it's all by 4. Right, this is the horrible guy, Mr. Tactical Drone, with the re-rolls to hit. Which ship did I shoot at and damage a while ago?
So the one that you've damaged is the Thunder Child. You've taken a shield away from it.
And that's this one here?
Yes.
Yeah, right, I'll shoot that one again then with the Assimilated Negvar. So it'll be range 2. So that's 6 dice using our Negvar assimilation rules. 6 dice, roll number 1 is that. So I'm scans and flips. Flip my flip, sorry. And I'll use a Tactical Drone.
Yeah.
I'll go from Tactical Drone 4 down to 3. And re-roll the 3 misses. And get 5 hits on Donald Farley.
Excellent.
And that's with a scan.
So I have 1 evade. Successfully evade.
Yep,
so that is 2 shields.
Yep.
And 2 hits.
How many hull do you have?
5.
Oh, right.
I never understood why the Akira class has that, but it does.
Yeah, so. Tough as old boots.
Exactly.
So that was my 4 that's now become a 3.
So I now have my 3.
Your 3,
which is Data on the Phoenix.
Yep.
Getting 4 shots.
Yep. At who?
And him.
Oh, yeah, of course, the wounded one.
Yeah. So that is no battle stations. That's a hit and a crit.
Which is enough to finish it if I don't evade.
I have a scan token, so you are rolling 4.
Okay, so that's 4 defense. I need 1 evade to stay alive. And I
you get 3.
Lovely. I'm fine.
Okay.
And this is my last ship to shoot, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right, I might as well try and sink Donald Farley. So 5 dice at range 2.
Yep.
With nothing special and
no
2 scans. No evade. So I need 3 hits, don't I, to kill him?
Yes, you do.
Right. Can I get 1 back?
1, 2.
No,
Ooh.
I cannot. Not even a crit in there. So 2 hits.
So it's got 1 hull left. Let's do something heroic next turn.
Hopefully, heroically die.
Clean up phase.
Massive clean up. Yep. All my cloaks are now gone, as are all these bonus scans for the moment. The auxiliary stays. Right. And I guess I'll start the turn really by rolling for that warp core breach.
Yes.
We might have some pretty fireworks going off. I'll do it nice and close to the camera. Here we go. Nope, she's fine. All good for 1 more turn. Right. And dials. For me, dials -1. Right. It's that tricky bit now where we start trying to bluff each other and do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. And you've got quite a few ships that can shoot 360. Well, 1 less thanks to tubules.
Yeah. Oh, no,
I don't know, wasn't it?
It was 2nd of 5.
That's right, 2nd of 5, wasn't it?
Nicked my upgrade.
That's right. Good thing is now, it's because I'm flying at a lower captain skill than you, I can start flying disruption, getting right in your way.
It's very much a Dan tactic.
It's a good way of doing it.
And you've got your shields back now.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, all the cloaks are off. The gloves are off. And it's time to try and sink something. I was really unfortunate not to sink Donald Farley. That would that would have been useful. Just one less ship firing first.
In our previous video, I'm sure you saw I had that one ship that I couldn't kill.
Yeah.
I had one shield left. Oh no, one hull left, and he kept flying it away from me and not dying. Very frustrating.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I think. Doesn't help me put the wrong dial next to the wrong ship, does it? All right. This is what I want. Okay, all good. I start with my 2 then.
Yes.
Right. So this is the guy who could normally take away tokens and now can't do anything at all because he's so low in captain skill that he can't use his special ability anymore.
So it's just one usability then?
Sorry?
So one usability, I guess. I suppose if you take something that...
I mean, I could, for example, use Data, who I've got in a while, to knock your captain skill down to 1.
Yeah.
And then he could technically do usability.
Oh,
again.
I see what you mean, because he's such a low skill.
Exactly. So he's gone forward 2 on a green, which takes away the auxiliary. And as his action, he can't use his own action, so he will target lock. Tough one. Is Donald Farley going to leapfrog me, or is he not going to leapfrog me? Well, has Donald Farley got 360 shooting?
He does not. He does, however, have a full about.
There's a full about. Right, thanks for the heads up. I'm going to put a target lock on. Doubt he'll be around much longer anyway. On Riker over there. So that was my 2.
Okay.
Next up is well, I've got 3, but you've got 3, haven't you?
2 3s, and I have a 3 to move first.
So your Federation 3,
which is Data. He is reversing 1.
Oh my goodness me! The move that you never think about until your opponent does it.
Such a useful move in the game as well. And what's quite good about Data is that the tokens he has on his card aren't actually listed as actions.
That's right. Yeah.
So he will take the battle stations from here, do that there.
Yeah.
And then take his Orcs token.
Fair enough. Suddenly I wish I'd put that target lock somewhere else, but to be honest, I don't think I'll be alive to use it anyway. A captain skill 2. Okay. So is it my 3s? Yes, that's right. Okay, so I will move this one first of all. The Negvar class is going forward 2 on the green. Not that the green matters at all. Forward 2. To there. Can you see if he can see your Data from where he is?
He can.
He can. Thank you. And he will take an evade on himself.
Cool.
And then my other 3 is the Assimilated vessel with Korok, who goes forward 1. Yep, some beautiful flying there, just sailing past his tailpipes. And Korok will... he won't re-enable his subspace beacon, I don't think. Even though that is scans for everybody. Tempting. Is Will Riker still going to be there? I don't know. I will... Yeah, I'll target off Will Riker. Tell you what, Will Riker zooms off ahead. I'm going to be very, very upset with him. Okay, my last one, Rupert, is a 6.
Okay, so I have a 4 and a 6 to move first.
Okay.
So 4 is doing a full about.
Okay, do you want me to one my ship out the way?
Just check that you can. Yes.
No problem. Please. 1 second. There you go. Thank you. The gentleman's way of playing, isn't it? Wanting your ship out the way.
I always thought this was a game that could be played by croupier. you could put your dials down and just have a man with white gloves do everything for you.
Have a flunky. Flunky, move my ships.
So that's done a full about, which gets it an Orcs token.
Okay, but also puts it in a very good position.
Yes, a very handy position. Like I said, let's hope it can do something heroic before it dies.
Well, I think it's untouchable at the moment. That's that Negvar happens to have a view on it.
Which I don't think it does from here.
It's a close one.
It's very close.
Yeah, have a look, Rupert. Might as well rule it now so we can...
No, it's not.
No, that's fine then.
So, next is my 6, which is doing a soft 1.
Yeah.
Clears its Orcs token.
Yeah.
Which which I didn't need to have from last turn, but you know, to use the ship's ability when you have the chance to.
That's it.
So that goes to there.
Front 180 as well means you're still firing.
The Excelsiors are, with the Type 8s and upgraded phases, very good ships.
Yeah, they aren't they?
So that does its target lock.
Battle stations?
Battle stations. That is exactly what it is.
That's it.
That
one.
Yeah, exactly. It's then going to do a target lock because Spock allows me a target lock or a scan as a free action each round.
Yep.
So that one's damaged, isn't it?
That's one with 1 damage to the hull, yeah.
But it still has three
shields and 2 hull remaining.
I will place a target lock there.
Yep. Okay.
Next is your 6.
My 6, who, unsurprisingly, is going forward 1 to get right in Jean-Luc's way. Obviously forcing him to fly over me, because I'm sure you predicted that one coming. So she's going to go to there. And she's already got a target lock on her on Riker. So
it's almost like you really want to get rid of Riker.
It's almost like, yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
There's 3 target locks already.
That's it. I'm going to use data. I target a ship at range 1 to 2. I spend a drone token, putting it down to 5.
Yep.
So from 6 down to 5. And I disable the captain and get a free scan. So I will use that on Jean-Luc.
Okay, so he's now
disabled.
Skill 1.
Yeah.
I'll find a disabled token.
And I get a free scan for the turn.
I'll also put the disabled token next to the ship.
Okay.
So
that's now me completely finished. Unless I did a second action with Queenie, offer action thingamajig, which I won't. No, it's all over to you.
Okay, so Riker. Actually, at this point, should I be moving that first?
No, because the changes don't happen between the rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're fine.
So Riker does a curvy 1. The reason I asked that is it's actually a bump.
Oh, I see.
Sort of a cheeky reason to ask that.
Yeah.
But, so he's gone there. Doesn't take an Orcs token, which is nice.
But takes all his target locks with him.
He does take all his target locks. Followed by the Enterprise D.
Yeah.
Which I will need you to 1 out of the way because he is doing a gentle 1.
Sure. You know what? If I put the 1 on there, we can see if it clears it.
Yes.
There we go. So, that's it. No, you're not going to clear it. You're going to land. Oh, no, you will. You will. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, you will.
So if you're...
Ready?
So he's there, and you are
I'm just behind him. Yeah, no. Well flown, Rupert.
I'm going to just... I'm not in good arc, really, of anything. No. That, I guess. Which I don't have a target.
You haven't got line of sight to that one.
I've got the 360 shot,
yes, you
which
have.
I'm wondering if it's useful having.
That's right.
I am going to re-enable the card.
Okay.
I think that's probably more useful than having an action.
Yeah, I think. Do you now get to do his second action now? He's re-enabled. I think there's a good chance he actually does.
We've played it that way before.
Yeah, we have. So do an action for him. He's re-enabled.
Yeah.
You now get to do a second action with him.
I'll take a battle station.
Why not? There you go.
So, do you have anything to take away tokens from me now?
Not this time. No, I've played all my aces. So
excellent.
Yeah. So we start with your shooting at 9.
So Picard getting 3 shots, and he's going to go at Queen's ship.
Yep. No problem.
So that is probably a weapon though. Yeah, so it becomes 4 shots for range 1.
Yeah, no problem.
So
3 hits.
3 hits, and I will spend my battle stations for a 4th.
No problem. So a Negvar class gets 1 evade anyway, so it gets absolutely nothing. So that's 3 hits. So that's all the shields gone, and 1 damage for the 4th hit. So she's now got.
Is that taking into account an extra shield for being Borg?
Oh, crikey, no, it isn't. Thank you, Rupert. So I'll put that damage back face down. I don't know. 2. No, it is 3. Yes, I did put it on there.
Okay.
I put the extra shield on, so that is 3.
So it is another damage.
And it is damage after all. Yes.
Okay.
So that leaves with 4 hull left.
So then comes Riker.
Yep.
He has 2 shots. Riker gives a 3rd. Range 1 gives it a 4th, and the Reliance Special Rule gives it an extra shot at range 1.
Yeah, okay.
Would have been nice to have had the action there.
Yeah.
But still alright. That's 2 hits.
Okay. 1 evade as normal. 1 evaded, so 1 taken, and I'll take the damage. I've got the auxiliary as backup, but I'll take the damage. So that leaves me with 3 hull left.
No problem. So next up is Spock at skill 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, skill 6, your skill 5 there, and your skill 332. So he is going to fire at who he has target locked, because that's range 1.
Of course, yeah.
So that's 3 normally.
Yep.
Range 1, upgraded, and type 8 phases.
Sure. Oh dear.
He has a target lock.
Thank goodness for that.
For still not great, but he does have a battle stations token, so that is 3 hits and a crit.
Okay.
How many shields have you got?
I've got
You've
3
got
shields.
3, so I won't use
shields.
the ship's ability.
Okay.
And that's all of this one.
No problem. So I get 1 evade.
Yep.
Yep. No, you haven't got the scan. So 1 evade does take 1 away.
Yep. So
take
your
away 1.
shield.
And then all 3 shields are stripped off. 1, 2, 3, leaving the ship with 2 hull and no shields.
So next up,
is it the Queenie?
Your queen.
Queenie at 5, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So she's got a target on Riker. She'd be daft not to use it. 7 dice at range 1. She's got a scan as well, Rupert. I have.
She does.
Yes, she does. So target lock and a scan.
Excellent.
Right. So roll number 1 is terrible. 2 hits, and with the target lock, S1 to S1, and that's a bit better. 5 hits when the dust is settled.
So Reliant gets 2 normally.
Yeah.
Riker being at range or against a ship with a higher hull value than him, gets a 3rd. You've got a scan which turns it to 2.
That's right.
If I evade 1,
so that's 4 hits.
So that is 4 shields. I have a 4 shield on the count of a systems upgrade.
Yep, of course.
And I've got 3 hull left.
Okay. So that was my 5. You can see better than I, Rupert. Have I got another 5 anywhere?
You've got 2 3s and a 2.
Righty-ho, we'll carry on with yours.
So
then.
I have a 4.
Yep.
No, well, it's going to fire at the damaged Burrell.
Yeah, and it's
So
2
it's
hull
still
left.
2-1. So it's got 4 shots normally, +1 for being at range 1.
Oh my goodness, this could be
no other modifiers for it, though.
Yeah.
However, that is
that is
4
trouble.
hits.
Out of courtesy, I'll roll a dice, and no blowing that ship up. So that's that wounded Donald Farley has just taken out a Burrell. There we go. So Zed belonged to that ship as well, which was on Riker.
Good.
So that was good. That's 2 of my ships now that have fired. Been blown up before they could fire. Unbelievable.
That's why I fired last turn.
That's true, yeah. No, I mean in the first turn you blew one up before it could shoot,
Yeah,
and this turn you've blown one up before it can shoot.
I suppose it's a pitfall of having low captain skills.
Absolutely, but that's what you get flying with Borg. It's always a low captain skill. You haven't got much choice when it comes there. Right.
You can take Locutus, but why would you?
He's absolutely diabolical, isn't he? Absolutely diabolical. He should have been so good. A Jean-Luc Picard tactical drone.
He should have had a similar rule to his skill 9 card.
Yes.
The normal game.
Something like that. Not burn 6 tokens to take away 2 shields or something equally awful. Oh my goodness me. Or disable 2 shields even. Absolutely terrible, terrible. Okay, you got any other 3s?
I do have Data, who's
Data.
a 3, and he can just about shoot your Negvar.
Oh, easily, yeah, you got one on Negvar.
So, 4 shots.
Yeah, with his cheeky battle stations.
And I will turn one of those to a hit, so that's a hit and 2 crits.
Okay, so the Negvar has got, shield-wise, it's got all 3 shields, so it's going to be okay here. But it gets 1 evade as normal. I've got the auxiliary team if I needed it. It's a blank. I'll take that. So I lose all 3 shields.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You do actually have an evade token.
Oh, thank you for the heads up, Rupert. Cheers.
So
In that case, yeah. So that's 1 shield left and 2 gone. Thank you, Rupert. In my excitement, I hadn't spotted that. Right. No one else to fire from your side, is there?
No, that's my whole fleet shot.
Righty-ho.
You've got
So,
2 3s to shoot at me.
You said the Negvar can't see Varley, can it?
No, I think it can.
Have a look.
Actually, I think we discussed this earlier, didn't we?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I think we.
Now there's not a ship in the way, though. No, it's just out.
No problem. That's right. I'll shoot. Has Data been shot at yet or damaged?
He hasn't, no.
No, neither's Spock, has he?
No.
Oh, crikey. All right. In that case, I will shoot. Crikey, tough choice, really. I mean, they're both fully shielded up. I think I'll shoot. Oh, let's see if. Can you just see if that's at range 1, Rupert? If it is, that'll sway my choice. But no, it's not, is it? That doesn't
just
help.
out.
That doesn't help. So in that case, I will. Were you still good?
Yeah, still recording.
Okay, that's right. I'll shoot at Spock then.
Okay.
I'll shoot at Spock in front of me. So Negvar has 6 shots at range 2. So first roll the dice. is, crikey, that's 3 hits and 2 crits. Now I could use a tactical drone on that, but I won't. So I'll just leave it at that, Rupert. So that's 3 hits and 2 crits.
3 hits, 2 crits is a pretty good roll. So
Yep.
I've got 1 evade.
Yep.
Which fails.
Yep.
So that is 4 shields.
Okay, and 1 crit.
Yes.
Hooray!
The crit
Got 3
is
shields.
structural damage, so I'm not rolling evade dice.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to get rid of it, I suppose, but I'm not sure if I want to.
And finally, that leaves my assimilated vessel at 2 with a Korok.
Yep.
So the reliance left on 3 hull, and that's all.
3 hull, 2 evade.
Right, that's it. And time to try and punch it out of the sky. So 5 attack dice at range 2. Bear in mind, Korok can't re-roll it because it costs him. Oh no, sorry, the vessel can't re-roll it because it costs 3 drone tokens. So 5 attack dice.
You've got
with a target lock.
You've got a target lock anyway.
Yeah. Just assimilated vessel allows it to re-roll even after a target lock. So I'll re-roll those 3. And we have got 5 hits.
I think that's pretty much done it.
Well, we'll see.
So I have 2 evade, neither work.
Oh dear.
However, what I'm going to do here is use cheat death.
Oh my goodness.
It brings it down to 1 hull remaining
Yep.
at the end of the turn.
Fine. My goodness me, I forgot about that, but nicely done, Rupert.
That's why I was there. I wanted to be a little arsehole.
That's it. Well, Riker's far too charming to die so easily anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah, he can stay for a turn.
So where's that from? That was on the Enterprise.
That was on the Enterprise, yeah,
So
but
that's
that moved, and that stays there. Is that the end of
yes,
the turn?
That is the end of the turn.
Okay.
So the only thing to clear up is your
Scan token
scan.
on the Queen. Thank you very much. Oh, auxiliary warp core breach on Queenie.
Yep.
Here we go. Nope,
Sorry.
she's fine on a blank. Jolly good too. Right, 3 dials to place now. It's looking sad. Again, at least I get the comfort of knowing I move first.
Very true.
Right. Mind you, it's still tricky to predict your movements because it's such a mess of ships all facing different directions now. Big cauldron stirring around.
It's not even a circle.
No, it's not. It's everything. Right, I think I know what I'm doing. It's because all my ships.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. I just don't want my ships to collide with each other. That's what I don't want. As they do their beautiful poetry in space, I do not want them to fly into each other. Okay, I'm ready when you are. You all good?
Yep, I'm all ready.
Okay, so my lowest is a 3 with Korok and a 3 with tactical drone.
I have a 3 with data with initiative.
Okay, you're 3 then.
So he moves. Gentle 1.
Curvy 1.
Discarding that.
Yep.
And bringing him to roughly there.
Yep.
And he'll do a battle stations. And he'll take his evade.
Ah, that's all his 3 tokens got
yep,
now.
He now has no extra abilities.
But he's survived long enough to use all 3, which is good stuff.
He's a pretty decent captain.
Yeah, no, he's not bad.
For, 2 points, I think that's fine.
Yeah, no, excellent. Excellent for 2 points, that effect. That was your 3, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got my 2 3s. So one is the tactical drone on the Negvar. So he is going forward 1 on a green, which is going to bump with you. So I'm just going to drop my ship down, go forward, and bump.
Yep.
And I'll just lay my ship by the side.
Not a problem.
No action there. Then next up will be this guy at 3 as well, Korok,
yes.
who will do his hard 2. To be interesting, see if he gets away with this. I just realised last turn I said he couldn't re-roll his re-rolls because he's Captain Skill 2, but he's actually Captain Skill 3, isn't he? So
yeah.
So I could.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think on the other side of the token it's got the...
Yeah. So that's my mistake. I could actually re-roll the re-rolls if I needed to.
I'm not sure. Does it allow you to do that? Because I'm sure in the rulebook it says you can't.
No, it specifically states it on the card.
Oh, okay.
It says you on the assimilated vessel, you choose any number of attack dice and re-roll them, even if they've been re-rolled.
That's pretty good.
It's re-rolling re-rolls, yes. Right, so Korok on his Captain Skill 3 has flown there. goodness knows where that cheeky Riker's going to go, but I'm going to put money on him dying, so I'm going to put a target lock on Mr. Cheat Death and hope he flies forward.
I'm sure he will.
Oh, good. I like the sound of that. So that was my 3 and my 3. My next up is a 5.
So I have a 4 to move before that.
Yep.
Which is doing a 1 forward. It's
Flying
going to be
straight
bumping
into...
straight into everything that's going on there. So
yeah, just fudge it.
However, it does clear the Orcs token.
Yep, that's a fair point.
Fine.
Yeah.
So no action for him.
Mm-hmm.
And following that, I have a 6, a 7, and a 9.
So it's my 5 then on the Queenie.
Yep.
Right, so here's where the poetry kicks in. It's going for a curvy, or she's going for a curvy 3, which will hopefully clear everyone and go over. Yeah, into space.
Perfect.
Would you mind just running Riker out the way? Old Cheaty Death.
Running it to the back of the base.
Thank you. And let's put that in there. And she will fly around to there. And that's that. And she will re-initialize tubules for her action.
Yep.
And then she'll do her... Oh no, she won't do a Borg Queen action, because if she does, she then denies herself the chance to shoot first and kill Varley. So I will leave it as it is. So tubule's been re-enabled, but no other action.
Ready to nick something from
Ready to nick something from someone, absolutely.
So the Reliant is doing a hard 3.
Oh nice, I think you've outflown the Brel then.
Which will probably need a lot of...
Shall I one your Jean-Luc out the way?
Yes, that will be useful if you did.
Right.
Chance is a bit dodgy on the base.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, nicely done, Rupert. Nicely done. Okay.
So that's done that.
Yep. Well flown, cheeky being.
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that.
Yeah.
They'll do a battle stations. It wasn't a green manoeuvre, so I can't take a free evade.
Sure.
However, that's done, and I moved that in the wrong order, but it doesn't affect me too much. The Lakota needs to also move.
Oh, it's like sharks circling the prey now with the old Borg in the middle. It's not looking good.
So that's gone to there. That'll do a battle stations, followed by a target lock. I think nothing else is really going to be able to shoot it, so I'm going to go for this Burrell.
Yep, Koroks.
The named one.
Yes, it's completely undamaged at the moment.
And finally, the Enterprise.
Curvy 2. Let me move Riker out the way for you.
Yep.
There you go. Gosh, it's a tangled mess in the middle, isn't it?
Token's fallen off. We know who's on there, so
yeah. Until he gets assimilated, we know who's on there.
So that'll do a battle stations, and it's not shooting a lot, so it will just do a scan to.
Well, it's got its 360 shot.
It's got the 360 shot, but it's not shooting a lot with its primary weapon forward. So I think the scan's probably a better shout then.
Yeah.
He does, however, fly first, unless you've got anything to do in these steps.
No, nothing at all, thank you. I've got a data node though, so if you're shooting the Negvar class, I will use a data node.
Okay, I'm going to fire at this assimilated vessel.
Alright, shoot backwards, very well. So that's at
3 shots normally.
Yep.
And it is range 1.
Yep, so 4 shots.
4 shots.
Okay, fire with normal, or fires normal.
1 battle station's converted, and you're at -1 evade because I have a scan.
Right, okay, so that means that's it then. 3 hits. I'm down to 1 shield because the assimilated vessel has 4 as standard.
No problem. So then it's Riker. So the Queen's got what, 3 left?
The Queen has got 3 hull left and no shields. Yeah.
I'm going to go for the untouched Negvar.
No problem. So I use a data node, Rupert, to reduce your attack dice by 1.
No problem. So I have 2. Riker gives me a 3rd and reduces me by 1.
Okay.
So he's got 2.
Yep.
Battle stations converts for a hit and a crit.
Okay, so I get 1 evade. You haven't got a scan, have you?
No.
So 1 evade dice. No, so that's a hit and a crit, is it?
Yep.
Okay, I will take... actually, at the compared dice step, I can use this. So I'm going to take away an auxiliary.
Yep.
Put it on the Negvar class and cancel your hit. So That's one die gone.
Yep.
Then the last crit hits my last shield.
Okay.
So I think that's how it works. So there we go. So I've just dodged a critical hit.
So that is the...
That's your 9 and your 7.
And the 7, so I have a 6 to fire.
Your 6, then my 5.
Also firing at that same... Actually, it's going to fire at this one to try and get rid of that.
Yep. It's got 3 hull left, no 1 shield.
1 shield, so I have 5 dice to shoot with.
Yep.
So 1, 2, a target lock. So
oh my goodness me.
A to A.
Yep. Oh my goodness me, Rupert.
That's what I was hoping for.
Here we go.
We've got 2 evade.
Yay! Oh, 2 evade.
I don't think it matters much at that point.
Take away 1. It goes sort of. Oh, 1 does exactly it. I don't think I can use the auxiliary more than once per turn. Start of the battle. During a compare result. Actually, you know what? It doesn't say you can only use it once a turn.
You're welcome to use it again if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to have to because that'll keep me alive. So, at the compare result step, I'm going to remove an auxiliary from the pile, which is 3 left, put it next to that ship, and take away 1 hit, please, Rupert.
Yep. So
1 hit, and then I go 1 hit on my shield.
Yep.
And then 2 crits to the hull. Yay! Here we go. So hit number 1 to the hull, no direct damage. No direct damage is damage sensor array, no more actions. And number 2 is stunned helmsman. Yay!
No shooting.
No shooting at what I can't shoot at. No.
Okay.
And that's 2 crits tokens.
So you currently have a 5 to fire next.
Speaking of which, I should have put a crit on the Queenie a long time ago, but just leave it there. Yes, my 5. Right, this is the death of Farley. Absolutely has to be the death of Farley. So it's going to be range 2 from there. 6 dice. Death to Farley. If I can't kill him, then I'm just going to die embarrassingly.
I think you've done it.
There we go, 4 hits.
4 hits. I have 2 evade, which fail to evade, and he is gone.
Yippee! Finally, I took out. Okay, so that was my 5 firing. Next up, I've got a 3 and a 3.
Okay, so I have a 3 to fire next.
Okay.
So that will fire at your Negvar class there.
I use another data node to reduce your attack by 1.
Okay, so I should have 4 attacks with a 5th for range 1.
Yep.
I reduce that because of your data node. And that is 3 hits overall.
Okay, 1 evade and nothing. So that's 3 damage on my Negvar, leaving me on 3 hull.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And now he gets to shoot back, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
So it's both my 3s now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't target anyone, so he can't even get rid of stunned helmsman, which is one of those things.
Stunned helmsman might be the worst.
It is one of the worst, isn't it?
It's one of the most. I think it's the most annoying.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. A critical moment when you need to get a shot off and you get stunned helmsman is absolutely diabolical. Okay, I'll put all my shots at range 1 into data.
Yep.
So obviously that's the only person to shoot. 6 for the assimilated ship. Plus 1 for range 1.
Yep.
And tactical drone to guide those shots home. Right, roll number 1 is 4 hits, sorry. And use a data node from 3 down to 2 to get the re-rolls. Where are you? There you are. I'm not sure. Oops, sorry. I'm not sure I'm actually ever going to get all these drone tokens used up before I die. There we go. And roll number 2 is brilliant. So there we go. Right, 4 hits on Spock.
1 evade. This on Spock.
Yeah, it was on this. Sorry, data. My apologies, data. Yeah.
1 evade.
Yeah.
And a token.
Of course.
So that is 2 shields. And I have 2 left.
Righty ho. And that's the end of the turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So the clean-up phase. That
Yep.
goes, and
got battle stations and a scan. There's an X2 target lock knocking around there. Is that just a leftover?
Think that was there, so I think that might.
That must be
from something. I think that was on your. Didn't you have a ship there?
It was on. It'll be on. Reliance must have been. Yeah, it would have been Reliance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because he still hasn't shot yet. I doubt he ever will. Right, I'll roll for my warp core breach.
Yep.
Here we go. She's fine again. Right, dials for the turn. Somehow I've still got 3 ships left. Right. It's now a case with me of just thinking about the order of movement again, because the drone tokens change the order at which your ships move.
A 2, 3, and a 5 there.
Yeah. Right, so that. That. Crikey, that Brell's in a water trouble. Auxiliary token, 1 hull left, 2 critical hits, limping along. Poor Brell. Alright, I'm all good when you are.
Yep, so you have a 2 to move first.
We start with my 2, which is the tactical drone on the Negvar class. So he, Rupert, is doing a... Oh no, he...
You change it now,
yeah,
first
that's
move.
right, yeah. I best not do that move. I'll be going all over the place, won't I? Yeah. Hold that thought for just a second. Right, he will be doing... As I was saying, he will be doing a hard 2 that way.
Not a problem.
So,
I will run that out of the way.
Please. Right. Thank you.
Lucky nobody else had moved.
Lucky no one else did, absolutely. Lucky we're playing in a friendly game as well.
Exactly.
Right, and let's get that ship back on there as well. Flying at low altitude now, in space.
It depends how quiet it is at Dice Saloon, but I might try and record a game doing the next OP, but I think it's probably going to be too noisy to make it work.
Yeah, background noise might disrupt all. Okay, I've got an auxiliary, Rupert, so there's nothing else I can do action-wise, so that's that Negvar done at 2. Next up is my 3.
Yep, I have a 3 to move before that.
Your 3 first.
So data is reversing 1.
Oh my goodness me. You and your tricksy manoeuvres.
It's an unusual manoeuvre for me to use. I'm not a typical Federation player these days.
Yes.
So that's got an Orcs token on it.
Excellent.
And I then have a 6, a 7, and a 9.
Okay, so my 3 is doing a forward 2, just getting out of dodge for a while. So forward 2 is going to go there, loses the auxiliary, but keeps those joyous critical hits. And as an action, I will re-enable my subspace beacon.
Yep.
So that's him done. And my next one moving upwards would be my 5, Rupert.
Yep.
So is it my 5 next?
It is.
Yes, you got 6, isn't it, your next one?
Next is a 6 for me.
Yep. So she, the Queenie, is doing a hard 2. So she's going to go around to there. And I will use tubules again because I'm a nasty person. So first of all, I will use tubules. Now, let's have a look. What have you got? So, has the Lakota got 365 power?
No, but it has got 2 upgrades that give it an extra shot each.
Okay. Riker's still alive, annoyingly. Jean-Luc's got...
He's got a tactical station. I've forgotten to use the entire game.
That's it.
Yeah. And Worf, actually.
And
You have shot him. There's so many things on there.
So many things. It's bristling with firepower. I will use... I'll use tubules on tactical station then, please.
Okay.
So I reduce my captain skill by 1 down to 4. And I can take that because it's a weapon upgrade. I'll actually get it myself as a disabled weapon upgrade. Which would be...
Could be horrible if I let you do that.
If I stick around to use it, yeah, absolutely. And then I'll also use another Queenie. I'll use another Queenie skill because my captain skill's lower than all of yours now. I might as well keep going with the drones. So go down to 3, and she is going to take an. Ooh, it has to be an action by action bar. I could target lock. I could evade. I'm going to take an evade. I think just try and prolong the inevitable. Take an evade.
So you've got 3 hull on that one.
A 3 hull, yeah. 1 warp core, 1 2 normal.
So my movements, Spock moves first. You're all done with everything, aren't you?
I am, yep.
So he's doing a risky one. It is a Kirby 3. Is sadly the bump that I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no, not bad effort.
It was almost there.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get an action.
Okay.
But I need to do 1 hull on that to do the damage. So hopefully that will do the job. I've said it now, it won't.
Yeah.
So next is Riker doing a hard 2.
Crikey, do you want a hand there?
If you're able to run the Enterprise out of the way.
I will run the Enterprise out of the way. So if you move the dial, I'll move the ship. There we go.
And that sends the Reliant to there, which is also a bump.
Oh, right. Okay. So let's get the Enterprise back in place.
Okay. And finally, the Enterprise. Will this be a bump as well?
Going for the hat trick.
It probably is. Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh. She's in a whole world of trouble.
So that ends up there. Is that the Queen there?
Yes, the Queen, yeah.
So I want to do 3 damage, but without any tokens or anything like that. However, I get all my shooting first.
You do.
Let's hope that this works. Starting with the Enterprise.
Yep.
4 shots. 5 there. It would be really nice to have a tactical station right now, but someone stole it.
I've got one. It won't help very much, that's all.
So, my 5 shots.
Yep.
Doing a hit and 2 crits.
Okay, I will use my 1 defense die to try and prevent myself from dying. I do not, so I could use the auxiliary.
You've got a token as well.
On what, sorry? An evade token. That's right, so take away the evade token. Thank you, Rupert. I can see it behind the Reliance.
So that's just 2
2.
crits.
Yeah, it's direct hit still lingering, but I think at this point in the game, I'm just going to have to weather it. So
Okay.
the thing was, if she dies anyway, she does jump to another ship. So munitions failure. Discard 1 away upgrades. Well, that will be the tactical station discarded. So I'll give that back to you face down. And the second one is weapons malfunction. Reduce your primary value by 1, but it can be switched off. So that's a second critical on that ship. She's left with 1 hull left, Rupert.
Not a problem. So the Reliance next to fire.
Oh, curses.
Getting 2 normally.
Mm-hmm.
Riker giving it a 3rd on the count that it's firing at a ship with a higher hull value. It then has range 1 and range 1 because the Reliance.
Yeah.
And I need 2 to hit, basically.
Sure.
So there's enough to do it.
That's my death.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ship blows up, and the Queenie now teleports off the ship. Here's the fun part.
Does she come back with all of her drone tokens?
It specifically says on the card she comes back with all her drone tokens.
Really good.
It's not bad. So I'm going to have to replace, well, I've got the choice of either a completely battered assimilated vessel with 1 hull or a completely battered Negvar with 3 hull. So I think she's going to replace the tactical drone back up to 8.
Yep.
So this ship is now going to go back up to 8 on the drone count, and the tactical drone is thrown out into the cold vacuum of space.
Not a problem.
So she's now back up to 8. However, as we know the rules, you don't change captain skills, what have you, within the round. So she'll still fire at captain skill 2 this round. She'll magically jump the order now. So carry on with your next ships. Okay, so the next is Mr. Spock. Yep. Getting his 5 shots at this. Yep. So, 5 dice. You've got 1 evade because it's range 2. Yeah. And hope I need, 2 of them to hit. And I do 1. So if your evade works, range 2 is good on you. Yeah, good on me. I still got the auxiliary as well. Nope, that's a miss. So I'll take. Was it a hit or a crit? It was just a hit. Hit. So I'll take another auxiliary. Don't know why bother. And I keep myself alive on 1 hull again. No worries. And so that's skill 2, isn't it? Captain skill 2, yeah. So Data fires first. He does indeed. He has 5 shots. Oh my goodness me. Do you have your data node still? I do have my final data node to reduce it down by 1. Are you going to use it? Yes, please. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. So 4 shots. And that is 4 natural hits. Right. Data has been on fire. He really has been. Okay. Right. For what it's worth, it's a blank, blown up, and guess what? She jumps again. So the next one's blown up, and she now jumps across to the incredibly battered assimilated vessel 80279 with 1 hull left. And she can't shoot anything because, of course, it's got a stunned helmsman on it as well. So I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Yeah, so you can see the sad ship as it flies away. And I guess it's the last turn. Yeah, well, it might not be. You last turn. What's no, you're absolutely right. It's going to be the last turn. Right. I should have an auxiliary on. Yeah, I've got an auxiliary on me because I saved myself from death. In fact, by using the damage control team, all I actually did was prolong the game by 1 turn before I died. But there we go. Just taking up all of the data on my computer. Exactly, yeah. Absorb it all. Just like the Assimilate the entire hard drive. Absolutely. With this game. Right, what can this ship do? Answer, very little. There we go. You know what? Let's make it interesting. Or not, as the case may be.
So you're skill 8.
I am 8, yes.
So I've got most of my movement first. The Phoenix going first. I still have no reason to use the Phoenix's ability.
No.
This is a shame, really.
Well, at one point I did get a ship down to Captain Skill 2, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there was never a reason for it.
Yeah.
It's a very good ability, but you have to not be an idiot and put a really low skill captain on
Absolutely.
it. So let's move to there, the battle stations. The
Spock
the
next.
Crota is the next one to move, doing 4 forwards.
4 forward, you say? It's almost as if you anticipate my ship.
It's almost like you've got an Orcs token and can't move particularly fast.
Well, you say that.
Yeah, you'll do something sneaky because it's you.
Yeah.
So that will do the battle stations
Rightio.
and the scan.
Yep.
Next up is the Reliant.
Yeah, with Mr. Cheat Death Rider, who shouldn't technically be alive, but
he definitely should be
still
dead
somehow,
by now.
Yeah.
That's going to move around to here, and now you've said that, I'm going to remember to use an upgrade that I've had for years.
Oh, curses.
And repair one damage.
He's far from dead now.
So it's just the Enterprise to move.
Okay, and that's at 9.
Yes.
So it's my Queen at 8, and she is going forward 4. So what I'm trying to do, Rupert, is I'm trying to make a game of it by getting off the board and surviving with the Queen before you kill her. So it's all on Spock, really. It's all on Spock, whether my ship can embarrassingly get off the board and survive.
Run away.
Yeah. Do you want to rotate the laptop a little so you can just see?
Yes, I will.
Just
so
see the fleeing. There we go, the fleeing ship. I move forward 4, so the auxiliary token stays. And it's now your
Enterprise.
Jean-Luc.
Who is doing a 5 forward.
Yes.
I haven't even got a 5 template on me, but I will just
a 4
add
+1.
a 1
That's it.
to what's on
Just
here.
quickly catch that a second. There goes Jean-Luc to infinity and beyond. There he goes.
That is his move there.
He's wishing Spock all the best as he goes flying off in the wrong
Yeah.
direction.
So not worthy of his attention
That's
anymore. So you cannot shoot.
I cannot shoot, especially with a stunned helmsman.
So nothing else in my fleet can shoot. So
Yeah.
it's just Spock firing at the Burrell
Yep, I've got 1 hole left, Rupert. This is all
5
all it
dice.
takes. Yeah.
with a battle station.
Oh
for a
my
scan.
goodness.
I've done it.
You have.
And
Can't
battle
do it with
station turns
style.
into that. And you know what? Just to add the style, I'll add an Orcs token there and turn one of these into a crit.
No. Petty behaviour.
Yeah, it's completely petty.
Okay, I roll my 1 defence die, and
you
that's
get
nothing.
no defence dice.
So I take a lot of hits, and the ship is blown up, and that, my friend, is the game. Well played, Rupert.
Very well
Thank you
done.
very much.
It
Well
was a
done.
good game.
Yeah, good game.
So it
And
was-
as we can see at the end, the space is cleared of Borg, apart from debris.
As happens in all the episodes, the Federation have won.
Yeah, it's tough life being a robotic species.
But yeah, that was a really good game.
It was.
It's nice to see that you can sort of shift things around and go against what is sort of generally played. Like the whole idea of your assimilated Nebulars is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you might initially think they're overpowered, 6 shots, an extra shield, but it didn't actually count for very much, really.
It's not particularly overpowered. I mean, the scimitar would still be the better choice
Absolutely.
over one of those. Anyway, it's the same number of shots for a much better manoeuvre dial and much
Yes.
higher hull.
Absolutely.
I really don't think it's that unfair. It was just fun
Yeah.
to play against.
Absolutely. I think in that game I managed to use all the upgrades that I took. I don't think anything sat on the sidelines and didn't get used apart from the scavenged parts, which was a poor matchup on that ship. I shouldn't have put that with the tactical drone that I did.
It works.
It did.
Yeah, you could have done better elsewhere.
Yeah, but I must say that damage control team was very good. I think it kept 3 of my ships alive from blowing up.
Yeah.
So for an auxiliary token to keep a ship alive, that's a good
It's
trade-off.
a difficult thing with the resources. They're so... I don't know, the ones that people don't pay attention to are often really good.
Yeah.
And I can see why they have to cycle them out, because things like Flagship were so good.
Yeah, General Orders.
General Orders is great. I
Yeah.
mean, that's still about...
Officer Exchange Program was a killer as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Officer Exchange Program maybe almost ruined the game for me, and I'm glad it's gone away.
Yes. There was a while when we called him Picard the Space Whore because he appeared in everyone's fleet everywhere all the time.
Well, it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, -1 point to take Jean-Luc in your fleet.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
But yeah, that is the game done. If anybody watched, that's it. That was it.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. And hopefully next time we do one of these, it won't be Attack Wing, but that's on the sort of trying to persuade other people to play a different game. However, I know that Josh and I are planning on practicing for yesterday's Enterprise OP
Yes.
coming up, and we'll probably broadcast that. I don't think we'll broadcast the actual OP, or I might do some kind of report after games and stuff.
Yeah, it's only in a few weeks, isn't it? Yesterday's Enterprise.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
What if somebody's watching in America, you're all lucky. And in the UK, we've only just started getting those OP kits.
That's right. Bit of a delay.
Yeah, it's how things are, but I guess we get them nicely spaced.
Yep.
Yeah, that is all.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. And like and subscribe, because all the YouTubers say that.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that is the thing people say.
Yeah.
And that's it. Bye.
Yeah. Cheers.